Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Strongpod. I'm Strong, your host. Before we start, make sure you follow me or subscribe. We usually do giveaways every so often in Strongpod, and we have new episodes every week, so stay tuned. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Strongpod. Today we have a very special guest. They are a member of the Breeze Ambassadors, AJ Artist Chiefs. They are part of Strong Point. They are part of actually AJ Journal as well, and many other groups. They are really well known. They've been doing this for a while now, many years. We have Miss Lemon.
Hi Strong, I'm so excited to be on the Strong Pod today. Let's get into some of these questions and learn a little bit more about myself.
So Lemon, you've been playing now for a long time. I've been playing Animal Jam since a long time. Been like 9 years now, almost 10, coming up soon. And I've been making content now for like maybe a year and a half or so. So I'm not as experienced, I guess you could say, with the content creation. But I know that you've been doing this for a while now. And you've been very successful, and a lot of people look up to you. Like when I started, I looked up to you. And now that you've been doing this for a while, what is some inspiration that you say you have from when you started? And what are your thoughts about the evolution, or like the evolving on how the game is now than from what it was maybe 5 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 9 years ago, because a lot of things changed. And when did you start playing AJ?
So when I first started playing AJ, I started just playing regularly in 2000, and I want to say 14 to 15 is when I started playing. And I was playing it in like school and stuff when I was little, and just having so much fun memories just playing the game. Then I decided to get into content creating a little while back ago. I'm not exactly sure when I started wanting to do content creating, but I did. And that's when I started a YouTube channel, which I was known by a little different name, and it didn't really go as I thought it would. But then I started slowly gaining a little more, and then the data breach happened, which caused me to lose my entire account, and I just completely stopped playing AJ. I didn't want anything to do with AJ. I was just so upset over how all my items were lost and gone. I didn't have any other accounts. But I then decided one day, hey, I'm gonna come back, and I'll make more content. I'll start a new account, and that's when I met a good friend of mine through YouTube. They were a content creator on YouTube, and they got me really inspired to start making AJ content again, which I did. I then made my YouTube account, Lemon Tart, and that's kind of how it all started from there. And then I decided to make an Instagram, and then I lost my Instagram, but I'm now gaining my followers back up on Insta, but I'm still having a good time making it. And the evolution of AJ has came a long way when I first started, when the SAP shop was different, when we had it was just so different in general. Like, none of the other islands that we have now today, and the other animals, I guess, or mythical animals. Like, now we have cats and dogs, which the dog is now my main, which has also come a long way. But now we have mythical animals, new lands, land, and so many other stuff, which is super crazy to see how big this game has changed from when I first started playing.
Lemon, you're in many groups like AJ, Artist Chiefs, AJ Journal, Breeze Ambassadors, and many more. A few more. But why do you join these groups? And what's your favorite thing about being a part of the AJ community group?
Yeah, so I am in Breeze Ambassadors as well as the Animal Archives and a couple other little ones. I really enjoy being in different content creator groups if there's ever one, just because I love making myself more evolved in the community, being more into it, and just getting my name out there for other jammers to get to know me, as well as making maybe new friends along the way, which I have met so many amazing jammers through the Breeze Ambassadors. Everybody in the Breeze Ambassadors are such wonderful jammers, and Breezy has done a wonderful job at it. And the Animal Archives are also such a fun group to be part of. I'm so proud of myself that I'm in these groups, because I would have never thought from years now when I first started playing AJ that I would be growing and being in fun, cool content creator groups run by different people. And they're just so awesome. And my favorite thing about content creator groups are just the diversity between different jammers, different editing styles, artists, and so much more. It's so welcoming, everybody. And I think that's why at least you could and try and make your own group, but I do feel we do have kind of a lot of groups going on. There's just so many. First it was just the Breeze Ambassadors, I think, and now it kind of overflowed as a huge conception. But I still enjoy all these groups, seeing everybody's work and just seeing how the groups run smoothly together.
So, Lemon, recently we had the 2025 Met Gala for AJ Paul. Play Wild, my bad. And Strongpod hosted it, which you're in that group. And you saw a lot of the behind the scenes things, what happened or what we did and such. And you were at the Met Gala as well, so you experienced and you were there for the whole time. And what would you say is your favorite part of the night, and what are some of the things that were being done behind the scenes? And did you have fun?
Yeah, I'm in Strong Point, which is a little group, and it's super awesome so far. I'm loving everything that Strong Point is doing, and I'm excited to be making some content for Strong Point, possibly, and seeing how far this group will become. I'm really excited to see our journey and where it's going to take us. So I saw the whole process for the Met Gala, which Strong did amazing at with everything. The whole den was perfect. The carpet, the little plants on the side, and it was just a super well done event. I think that you run it so smoothly than I've ever seen any jammer run a huge event like this. And it was just super fun to be there, seeing all the jammers' looks and making my own look even. And all the drops, everybody was dropping saps and just having such an amazing time. And I think that you did so wonderful. And my favorite part of Met Gala night was probably seeing everybody strutting down the walkway with their wonderful outfits. They looked so amazing.
Lastly, Lemon, your post style. I always liked your editing and your posts all look the same. They all look in order, professional, and I really like that. And I am also working on that myself. But it looked really cool, and it's you've been doing it for a while now. And how do you learn? How did you learn to edit? And what platforms do you use? And do you have any tips or little things you do to make your edits nicer or better?
Yeah, so I use Fonto for making my posts. It's a little app. It's just red and has a giant P and it says Fonto. And it's a really good app. I really enjoy it. You can like add all your assets there. Animal Jam Archives has their AJ like logos you can use, which I use those, and lots more. So I use that. And my editing style, I just kind of post on how I think it should look. So like if there's an event, I like to make the post about the event, the background, everything. And then for like editing wise, I just kind of like make it up as I go, make it like see what text looks good where. Should I make it bigger, smaller? Should I add assets here? Like, does it look like there's too many assets, or does it look like it has like a perfect amount of just kind of scattered everywhere and just clean? But I think some tips for anybody who wants to start like a style like mine is to maybe try the app I recommended. It's a pretty good app. It's easy to learn, and if you ever need, just DM me and ask me. I'm willing to like help you guys out, and just ask me up, and I will like record everything, show you how I do it, and you can get your own little sense. And like I'm also in like AJ Archives and other groups, so I get like backgrounds and stuff and everything, but you always gotta make sure to credit everybody in the post no matter what it is. But I think some tips would definitely be using the app. It's a good app. And getting assets from AJ Archives and backgrounds as well. Or you can always ask me if you want a background. I can always give you one, and just make sure you include who made it and I will send that to you. But I'm always willing to help out others. So just let me know if anybody, needs. But yeah, I really just kind of do my own little thing. I don't really think about it, I guess, but it's really fun to edit and just figure out what I like to do.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for being on Strongpod, Lemon. And I'm sorry about the breach thing. I lost Strong 2 during the breach. I got him back a year later, thankfully. And yeah, so thank you so much. And guys, if you ever need help with what Lemon was saying earlier, just reach out. She's willing to help, and me too. Bye guys, and please make sure to follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Bye.